Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Josh Giddey, Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP, and it's Herder in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. Ausar Thompson out there with Holland, and it's Duren in at the 5. Brent, these teams know each other well, and safe to say, they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
So the Pistons will get the first possession. Thompson outside. Pass to Ivey. Here's the 3. Buzelis grabs the board. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Free throw good, MP.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
No good on the second free throw. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
Now here's MP, coming off a terrific game against Houston. Pass to Herder. Back to MP. Now here's Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Herder passes to MP. Shoots. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by MP.
Man, great awareness by Vucevic. I mean, that was close.
Thompson's shot is off. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Count the basket.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Cunningham finds Thompson. Cunningham, a screen on Herder. Duren with it, covered by Vucevic. Duren with the bucket.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
Now here's MP. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Vucevic, a screen on Ivey. Here's MP. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Solid execution by MP. It goes a long way when you master the pick and roll, especially early in your career.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Holland. Thompson with a screen. Takes a three. And he can't get that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Here's Holland. And here's Duren, covered by Vucevic. Duren against Vucevic. Nice D from Vucevic. Bulls leading by 8. Pass to MP. From deep, Giddey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Herder against Thompson. Cunningham outside. Duren the screen. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This game following their win against the Rockets.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in a rhythm tonight.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They defeated Washington in their last game.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game, but when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
But once they could taste that upset, they weren't going to let this one slip away. Ferocious in that overtime period.
A line change here for Chicago. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Cade Cunningham.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Making a switch here. Stewart's checked in.
Up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
MP scanning the floor. Takes it inside. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Malik Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And stolen by Beasley. Thompson against Jones. Here's Stewart.
He got his timing down. Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Ausar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Ausar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
Pass to Hardaway. Pulls it. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Buzelis. Collins has got 12 points in the game. Pistons trail by 17. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Schroeder outside. And it's Chicago with a board. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by MP.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Beasley with a screen on Jones. Jones against Schroeder. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Thompson. Ivy's checked in for Hardaway. And Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Beasley. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Yeah, that's one of the things Beasley is known for. He's a catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's the pick. To the wing on the left. Outside Herder. And here's MP. Clock at 6. The shot no good. Ivy with the defensive effort. Pistons trail by 16. With the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. Ivy's got his first bucket in this one.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
MP outside. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Vucevic, a screen on Ivy. MP way outside. The rebound by Detroit. And he lobs it up top. Duren, no good.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Duren. Now Beasley. Cunningham outside. Puts up a three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 16. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Buzelis. Back to MP. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Really hard to intimidate MP. He's going to take on the defense inside.
It's Cunningham with a drive. The layup misses.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And so it's Chicago, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively, nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
And now, unfortunately, we have to talk about injuries. This team not at full strength.
Well, with no Harris, this team loses its front court.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Kevin Huerter. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's MP in at the 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Ivy. Thompson with it. Here's Holland. There's the triple. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Lets it fly. And again, it's Chicago.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Ivy against MP. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Bulls leading by 22. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Ivy. An easy 2 on the layup. Ivy's got 6.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Bulls.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Once again, give it up for your Pistons Dancers Dance Team. Get the perimeter.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hardaway. Stewart, a screen on Huerter. For 3, Hardaway. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Call off the Dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Malik Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Klintman in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Wilson passes to White. Vucevic, a screen on Beasley. White for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Beasley for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Herder passes to White. Now here's MP. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. From deep, MP. The Pistons clear it. Over to the wing. Shoots it from the corner. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The shot's good.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Hardaway, all alone. Wilson grabs the board. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Oh, from deep. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 24.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Stewart outside. It's Beasley on the wing. And there's the lob. And stolen by Herder. To the paint. Here's White. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Wilson's got 3 assists now in this one. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Yeah, Hardaway's such a good shooter, but he can pass it too.
Pass to Buzelis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
MP outside. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
MP inside. He's guarded by Beasley. The kick out to White. And here's Herder. Pass to Buzelis. MP right side. Off target from outside. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Vucevic, a screen on Beasley. And here's MP from outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Pass to Hardaway. Stewart, a screen on White. And here's Schroeder outside. Chicago with a rebound. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Now MP. Ooh, he buries it.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.